All pay heed and do homage to their most stellar majesties, Kieran and Ellis, King and Queen of Northshield.
Everyone, please take your ease. Harold, please open the court.
Here opens the Court of Northshield, held this 27th day of June, Anno Societatis 55, held in the ethereal realm on the occasion of Mimisbrunnr.
We're so glad that you all could join us at this time. We hope that you're well and that you're safe and you're doing good and great things. We were just 2 weeks ago out rescuing the Athenians from the naughty Varangians. So now we're trekking north again to Mimisbrunnr, also known as Mimr's Well. We're looking for that elusive spotted Keithong, and at that well, we're hoping there's some knowledge that'll help us find out what has happened to him. We're also hoping for an uneventful, boring trek, but that didn't happen. We came across this strange bottle. It was broken, but there was a label on it. It said Kvaser, and it had this sweet-smelling liquid in it, but it was making words. It was really hard to explain, but it was speaking to us literally.
Yeah, and the liquid said this. We wrote it down because. Anyway, questing king and queen, query to be answered. Ale proud enters hand, offers drink of wisdom. Glide on Griethir's wind, gates of Odin open. Ymir's well awaits, waxing crescent beckons. And that's just weird. So after we consulted our skaldic poetry for the newly illiterate book, we figured out that we probably should hurry up to the well. So we scooped up the words into a bucket, and that's what we did. And now we're here. Well's over there. And so we're safely in our camp, but we haven't seen anybody around. And if something happens, we'll see. And with that, we should get on with court. So, Harold, do you want to call in our first member of the populace?
Absolutely, Your Majesty. Their Majesties summon into their court Sigurður Ornolfsdóttir.
Here, Your Majesties.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. We've heard many great things about you and for a long time. How long have you been in your shire?
A bit over 20 years.
Nice. And what kind of things have you been helping the shire with during that time?
I've been an officer for almost the whole time I've been in the shire.
Yeah, like I've heard that. And as a chronicler and as the exchequer, is that right?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yeah. And anybody who does exchequery, they have nothing but my sympathy and gratitude and admiration.
Thank you.
We heard you helping out with NRW. Is that right?
Yes.
And with the Scribal Guild.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we've heard all of those things. We heard how you've stepped up as a deputy when things have gone crazy there. Is that true too?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yeah. So your willingness to step up in any circumstance, your unwavering ability to help out with your shire as an officer or any situation, we decided to do this thing.
For many seasons of long labor, selfless giving of time and resources, Sigurður Ornolfsdóttir is invited into our Order of the Hand of Tyr. Scribe is Catriona.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
it's
you
well
very much.
deserved. I mean, you've been working tirelessly, like you said, for over 20 years, helping out with your shire, making it a better place, and it is well earned and well deserved, and we are more than glad to bring this to you.
Thank you.
For Siga, vivat!
Vivat!
Viva! Viva!
Congratulations. Welcome to the order.
Their Majesties invite into their court Lady Matilda.
Is she here?
I'm here, Your Majesty. Watch my mic not work.
Oh, there we go. Hi.
Oh, Your Majesties.
How are you today?
Pretty good.
So we brought you today because we've heard of the good works you've done, being an active member in Riverwood Tower, and all the architectural work and teaching that you've done. Last year at St. Radigan's, you built a Catalan vault. Is that right?
I was very excited to share that with people.
Yeah, and a lot of people were very excited to see that too. And so they wrote in and said you did a great job and were an excellent teacher. And so we've decided to do this. Okay.
Kieran and Ellis raised these runes for Matilda to honor her reward of Bridget's flame. Girther cut these runes. Welcome to the order.
I'm honored.
Yeah. So we're pleased to enter you into the Bridget's flame. Thank you and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Oh, and I missed my part. For Lady Matilda, vivat.
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 Matilda. Sorry. Thank
Their
you.
Majesties summon into their court Annika Gretosdottir.
Hello, Your Majesties.
Hi.
We're
I
so
promise
glad
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
You might have done it.
I don't know.
So we understand that you like archery. Is that right?
Kind of a lot. Yeah.
And you like to share that passion with others. Is that correct?
Especially kids.
Yeah.
Especially kids.
So how long have you say you've been have been helping people learn this wonderful craft?
A long time is all I can say.
That's all right. That's all right. I just so and like I mean, you probably don't have any idea, but I'm assuming how many like people have you think that have taken up archery because of you?
Oh gosh, I don't know. That's
More than you
a
can
number
count,
I
right?
don't think I've even thought about.
Right. But you see people out there that you've taught and are playing and enjoying the game because of you, right?
Absolutely, every day.
Right. And I get a feeling that gives you as much pleasure as actually participating. Is that correct?
Absolutely. That actually gives me more pleasure than actually participating, is spreading the joy.
Absolutely. And that warms the cockles of the heart here. We just want you to know how much we appreciate that. And we were looking at the great, wonderful people in our kingdom, and we're like, you know what? We need to do this thing.
Let it be known that we, Ree Kieran and Banrian Ellis of Northshield, do recognize Annika Gretosdottir for her prolific instruction of archery. For this, we offer her invitation into the Order of Saltier, a rare honor. She may henceforth bear the badge Vert Stencily Argent, a Saltier or, surmounted by a lozenge ployé argent. Scribe by Mornia Inyan E. Connolly. Welcome to the Order.
Thank you. That was unexpected.
But well deserved, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all reigns appreciate teachers, but I have a special place in my heart for people who go out of their way to help others to learn and to grow and to become better and to add to our kingdom. So, for Annika, vivat!
Vivat.
Vivat!
Vivat. Vivat.
Their Majesties summon into their court Cecilia di Trerosa.
I'm so pleased to see Your Majesties.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I haven't seen your face for a long time.
It has been.
Yeah. So we brought you today because you have done tremendous work throughout your SCA career. How long have you been in the SCA?
Oh, let's see. 19 in this Shire and probably about 4 in Western Keep previously. So from 23, 24 years.
So quite a long time. And in that time, you've been an officer for many groups.
Yeah.
And you've taught classes in spinning and weaving. And let's see what else. You've worked at events.
Yeah.
And then somebody told me that you now have the Griffin stone at your house.
I do.
So you are now the keeper of the stone.
Currently, yes.
Well, hopefully you won't have any trouble with it. So
It
today
hasn't gotten really yet.
So today, we'd like to do this for you. Kat?
Proclaim unto all assembled these words of Kieran and Banrian Ellis. Northshield is much enriched by the extensive service of Cecilia di Trerosa in the holding of offices, in the teaching of arts, and in the provision of land for the storage of our kingdom's beloved Griffinstone. For these acts, among others, do we induct her to our Order of the Hand of Tyr.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's very well deserved. You've worked in Northshield for so long and dedicated service. We didn't hesitate to add you to the order. So
Thank you very much.
The scribe is Cecily of York, and welcome to the order.
Yes, welcome to the order. For Cecilia, vivat.
Vivat!
Vivat. Welcome to the order.
Their Majesties summon into court, Jus von Stickum.
Greetings, Your Majesties.
So glad you're here. So, Just, I want to ask you more about your fighting and how long you've been doing it and how you enjoy it and stuff like that. But I just want to share a little story with you real quick.
Okay.
We get, people recommend us, and, we get, see people, and there's different ways that we get to find out about people who are deserving awards. And then when we have the opportunity, we like to, ask other people in that order how they feel about it. And sometimes we do a poll, and I'm gonna just let you know, most of the times there's usually somebody says, maybe a little bit more seasoning, or, I don't know this person. Never have I seen one where everybody knew you and everybody said yes, but that happened for you. So just so you know. So tell us a little bit. I understand you have a German style.
Yep. When I do C&T, I fight Meyer, Rapier, and Longsword. I typically don't do that very often, but it is a passion of mine. I've been studying that for 3-4 years now.
Nice. And what is it that you like the most about that style?
It's very flexible, and when you do it well, it just appears fluid.
Just a nice flowing, constant movement kind of action.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm hoping that someday that you'll be able to show me that.
Sure.
I would really appreciate that. But until then, we would like to do this for you.
Know all that by the will of Kieran the Bold and Banrian Ellis the Wise, Just von Stickham's prowess with his rapier, his will to share his skill and wisdom, as well as his service as a marshal, have earned him rightful entrance into the Order Corkini Vitruvii. Illumination by Nadzina, calligraphy by Martial.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
It's well earned, and we greatly appreciate your service to the rapier community, and hope that you continue to inform and teach others your unique but awesome style. For Just, vivat!
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 Vivat.
Vivat!
Vivat.
What was that? That was interesting. Sorry, that was interesting. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That was interesting.
Okay.
Shall we proceed with court?
Yes.
Excellent. Their Majesty is summoned into their court, Sebastian de Sandoval.
Good evening, Your Majesties.
Greetings.
Good evening.
So we've heard word of your work in the local rapier community and how such a dedicated fighter you are. And last month, sorry, I always have to stick my tongue out at least once during court, right? You filled the void since you don't have an MOD in Castle Rouge. and you've taught many classes from basic to advanced techniques, and you have firm grip on several period manuscripts. Is that right?
That is correct.
So, since a lot of people aren't able to travel in Canada, we really appreciated your work up there, and so we've decided to grant you this. Harold?
Love of an art form shines through when it is shared without hesitation. Sebastian de Sandoval has demonstrated prowess, chivalrous behavior, and a great willingness to participate and share, giving his skills and knowledge to others. Therefore, we, Kieran Rhee and Ellis Bonrian of Northshield, do enthusiastically present unto him an award of the glove. Scribed by Susan the midwife.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
So at some point we will be getting a glove and the scroll to you. Congratulations, and we're happy to grant this to you today. For Sebastian, vivat.
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 Vivat. Vivat.
Vivat.
Their Majesties invite into their court Joseph Levison.
I am here, Your Majesties.
So glad you're here. So we've heard many good things about you and how you've been helping your local fighters. Is this true?
Yes.
Can you enlighten me, let us know a little bit about what you've been doing to help the local fighters?
Yes, so Falcon's Gate is a subsidiary of Falcon's Keep in that it is a student group within that organization. I have been an officer since the spring of 2016. I started school in the fall of 2015, so I've been there a long time at this point. I was president for this last semester and treasurer for a couple of years before that. While we were there, we completely changed how the class schedule worked. We changed how recruitment worked. I think we ended up recruiting about 20 or so kids in total, and that was of those 20, we have about 12 or so that stayed. So obviously I don't know if that'll change with COVID, but I mean, we gave our fair shot at it, right?
Right, that's fantastic. Keep going, I'm sorry.
On top of this, I've been working a lot with Baldwin, so we've trained a lot of these kids, and one of our kids actually won a novice tournament at 12th night. So
Nice.
He started in September and then won a tournament in January, and I'm pretty proud of him for that.
Absolutely, you should be. That's amazing, and that's nothing is better to me. And I'm trying to think of if I need to qualify this statement, and I can't think of anything that is more important to our kingdom than to adding to people that we get to play with. And the more people we get to play with, the better our game is. So I can't thank you enough for doing that. I mean, I know that there's many people involved in that, but you spearheading that, you working with Master Baldwin to give them that extra training and to make them go from complete inexperienced fighters to being able to win a novice tournament in a few months is amazing. So we would like to do this.
Hear the words of their Royal Majesties, Kieran and Ellis. It brings us great joy when we dispense titles of honor amongst discreet and noble people. Joseph Levison is an upstanding member of our kingdom and a valued member of the rapier community. He brings passion to the field, shows valor and strength against his opponents, yet generously gives his knowledge and experience to others wanting to learn. We therefore induct him into the Ordo Coccini Vitruvii with all honors and titles due therein. Scribe is Susan the midwife.
Thank you very much, Your Majesties.
Well, you're welcome, and I hope that I would speak to all the other Vitruvii out there in the order to welcome you and use to this this new experience, and that we want you to know how much we appreciate and want to encourage you to continue working hard at making our kingdom a better place like you have been doing. So, for Joseph, vivat!
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 Vivat.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Their Majesties welcome into their court Anna E. Perstina.
Hello, Your Majesties.
Hello, how are you tonight?
I'm doing very well.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. So we've heard good things about you in the equestrian community. How long have you been doing that?
About 20 years.
Long time. And so you've been in charge of equestrian activities at Poor Man's. And
Poor Man's. Mhm.
Yep. And you've marshaled and taught, and apparently you have been helping people with stubborn horses.
Yep, I am always trying to encourage the equestrian community as best I can.
That's great, because we don't have a lot of equestrian in Northshield, but we do appreciate all the people that do it. It's a small community, but they're an awesome community. And so for all your good works in that community, we'd like to do this for you today.
Let it be known for her tireless deeds, the enthusiasm of all things equestrian, and for educating the populace, marshalling, and various other services to the kingdom, we, Bunrian Ellis and Ree Kieran, give Anna the award of the Cygnus. Scribe is Judith Krahe von Schwarzwald.
Thank you, Your Majesties. I'm very honored.
Thank you for your service. Please keep it up. We need more people like you. For
Thank
Anna,
you.
Vivat.
Vivat!
Vivat.
Vivat.
Their Majesties summon into their court representatives of the Snow Dragon Inn.
Hello, Your Majesties. I'm Magnus Ovison, the representative of the Snow Dragon.
I'm
Hi,
Lady.
Magnus. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I said I'm Lady Jen.
Hi, Lady Jen. Hi, Magnus. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I don't know if you remember me, but I've been to your inn. I've been there many times, and you know, Rethel and I go way back, back to my beginnings. It was actually the same time he began, and every time I've been at an event and come across your establishment, the inn, the dragon, the tent, the whole thing, every time I've been welcomed with open arms, and I just can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And I know that that's not exclusive to me. That's to anybody who comes even with contact. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of the Snow Dragon Inn?
It started as just a place for us to do our thing for the most part, and it attracted enough people, and so we decided to do anything we could to attract more. So we started giving away free drinks and free food, and that brought everybody in.
No, it's so welcoming, and you know, you got the big torch going there in the night, so it feels like like it's this I don't know, like we're like bugs to light or whatever, but everybody just kind of gets drawn to that, and it seems like, at least in my experience, that you know, at any event that you've been in, you guys have been all over the place. Can you talk a little bit about some of the places that you've been?
The events we've been to?
Yeah, with the Snow Dragon Inn.
NRW is kind of our primary one. For quite a while, we were going to Battlemore. We did not take the Snow Dragon itself down to Gulf War, but we did go down to Gulf War one year to look at that. We've taken it out to small events out in Wyoming for the Outlands.
Here are the Green Dragons.
Yeah, Here are the Dragons, yes.
And we did do a wake for our friend that passed away too. We did travel for that.
Yeah, well, I can't say enough about how much I appreciate your hospitality and your kindness and your generosity. So I know that there's you know, many ways to show appreciation, and this is just one of those ways. So we'd like to do this.
All assembled here that we, Kieran and Ellis, rulers of Northshield, have received many warm reports on this fine group. Each year in our northern realms, they erect a shelter that provides space for classes during the day and carousing and camaraderie at night. They cook a delicious roast beast that they are happy to share, and the people are happy to eat. Bearing this in mind, we are minded to bestow upon the Snow Dragon Inn the award of the Hearthstead. Scribe is Kale Fokena Korkuana.
Thank you, Your Majesties. On behalf of the Snow Dragon and the family that wears brown and red, I accept on their behalf.
For the Snow Dragon Inn, Vivat.
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 Their Majesties invite into their court Shane O'Donnell.
Here, Your Majesties.
Hello, Shane. How are you?
I am doing well today. And yourself?
Oh, I'm pretty good, actually. So we've heard that you've become a very dedicated student in fencing in the last about year and a half. Is that right?
That is right.
And you've started teaching the newer students in classes.
Yes. When my teacher says go over here and do that, I just say yes, of course.
As
and
you
so.
Go ahead.
Oh no! It just is really my pleasure to kind of act as the greeter and the welcomer to our group in our shire, and just to help folks get engaged in the game as best they can, since that was what was done for me.
Mm-hmm. And that is good, and that is how the SDA grows. And so today, to honor you with the work that you've done in the Rapier community, we'd like to give you this.
Kieran and Ellis, Ree and Banrian of Northshield, raise these runes for Shane O'Donnell to honor his award of the glove. Gurther carved these runes.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. So we will be getting this scroll to you and a glove to enter you into the award of the glove. And we would hope to see you continue your good works.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
For Shane, Vivat.
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 Your Majesties, I'm very sorry to interrupt, but I've just had a raven fly in my window with a message. There's a revolt at the Northwood estate. A very small revolt. A revolt of small people. My runes are not great, but I think that's what it says. A revolt of small people. Whatever shall we do?
I don't know. That's very troublesome. Perhaps I should look into my Palantir to see if we can see what's going on. Hang on a minute. I got it over here. Turn it on. Well, I can see something, but if we want everybody to see, I think we'll need a boost from our wizard. Time can be a little bit wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. So, wizard, can you boost the video?
Oh no!
Oh, it's good to see the small warriors were sated with treasure. Oof. Well, we must remember that if it happens again. We can send bounty to those states that are getting under attack. If anyone does receive treasure, though, from us, and they would like to send us pictures or videos for of the appeasement, we would appreciate it. So, for the future of Northshield, Vivat!
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 Vivat.
Their Majesties summon into their court Rofhada Galbraith.
Here, Your Majesty.
I'm so glad you're here. How about how long have you been in the SEA?
Off and on, 2 years, over 10 years ago, and then I came back, and I've been back in for 2 years.
So what is it that you enjoy?
Archery and weapons throwing.
Are you a marshal?
I'm a marshal in training right now for archery and weapons throwing.
Awesome. And you've been helping out in what places have you been helping out with that?
I've been mostly focusing on just doing SCA for the Black Hills, so working with the Shire of Norgard, the Shire of Shattentor, and the Blackgate kids from the College of South Dakota Technology.
Would there be archery out there if you weren't helping with that? I'm just asking, I don't know.
From when I took it hold of it, there was no archery going on or weapons throwing. Well,
we just want to let you know how much we appreciate you making that happen. Sometimes, especially when you're on the, far from the center of the kingdom, it seems like, it's hard to get things going, but you stepping up and making that happen is so appreciated. And I want to tell you how much I think that is awesome. So we have a little something we'd like to do for you. So this is what we like to do.
Their Majesties, Rhi Kieran and Banrian Ellis of Northshield send greetings to all and their gratitude to their subject, Rolfrada Galbraith. Whereas he has organized many throne and archery practices, and whereas he has procured loaner gear from our eastern lands to the western, and has served as a local marshal, we are minded to bestow upon him an award of arms. Scroll by Judith of Northwood.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm very honored.
Well, it's well deserved and much appreciated, and you should be able to be stylized as a lord. So we want to thank you for that and give you that opportunity. I have a question for you. How do you say your name?
Rolfrada Galbraith.
Rolfrada?
Rolfrada.
Rolfrada.
It's Gaelic meaning too far.
Too far. It's a wonderful name.
Yeah, and Galbraith was my grandmother's maiden name from Scotland.
Nice, nice. Well, keep up the good work. I'm hoping that once this stops, we'll be able to get together and maybe you can help me with my archery game.
Be more than happy to, Your Majesty.
All right. For Robata, Vivat.
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 Their Majesties summon into their court, Hara Alfinia O'Neill Kalag Shneinata.
She here?
She might not be.
She's here. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, we're waiting. Oh, wait. We got time.
I can adjust my hat.
Yes. It was a little crooked.
Technical difficulties, please read.
To all here present, the words of Rhi Kieran and Banrian Ellis for her aid and empathy, and her many beautiful scribal endeavors, we do award Hara with an award of arms, with all rights and privileges inherent therein. Scroll by Judith of Northwood.
So we've had some technical difficulties with Hara. She wasn't able to get on, but she has done such great work in her shire with the members and teaching and volunteering to do A&S work. And she's listening and being very kind to her fellow members. And she's been active for 2 years now, and we are glad to give her an award of arms. So for Hara, Vivat.
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 Sorry you couldn't join us.
Their Majesties summon into their court Ulrich Eowulf McNaughton.
Hello, Your Majesties.
Hello.
Welcome. So glad you're here. How are you doing? Baron Ulrich, are you there?
Hello.
Oh, I think we have a bad connection. So we understand that you like archery. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, I must be having some technical difficulties. I'm not hearing you too well.
That's all right. I'm just going to talk about how awesome you are. You just listen, okay? All right. So, Ulrich, we understand that you've been consistently and enthusiastically volunteering for marshalling archery tournaments, and that on short-term notice you're helping out with events. The most notably, you've been helping out with Bardic Blades, so that they're able to have archery activities. You made a mock castle for Bardic Blades so archers could participate in a cloud shoot. And then you're helping others with shooting and always helping others have fun. And, well, we just wanted to do this for you.
Your Majesties, I apologize. I do not appear to have text for this scroll.
All right. It's been interesting, but so we'd like to induct you into the Order of the Aquila et Filmen. I hope you got that. Were you able to hear that, Ulrich?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Well, so I hope that your fellow members help welcome you to the order. We want to tell you how much we appreciate it. So thank you so much for all that you do. Keep up the good work, and vivat.
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 Welcome to the order.
Vivat. Thank you.
Their Majesties summon into court Asa Ormsdottir Brunison.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Can hear you.
Can you not see me?
No, but that's okay. These technical wizards sometimes, those ravens don't work quite right. Anyway, we wanted to tell. We've heard such good work about. Take two aim. All right. So we've heard such good work about your embroidery and your spinning and your weaving, and how good that is, and so we've decided to do this. Go ahead.
Black Flame, Asa Ormsdottir Brunison, Kieran and Ellis. Scribed by Cadian Bladebreaker, Count of Many Words.
Thank you so much.
So congratulations and welcome. Well, it's not my order, but I'm sure everyone else will be happy to welcome you to the order.
Thank you.
Congratulations. For Asa, vivat.
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 Yes. Oh, well, ravens, yeah, our wizards tell us that the ravens were too busy grabbing shiny things to see you right away, but we can see you now. All right, next.
Their Majesties summon into their court Uznik Okaniger.
I guess I shouldn't turn the camera off.
I'm here, Your Majesties.
Hello.
Hello, Uznik. How are you?
I'm well.
Good. So you understand that you like heavy fighting, is that right?
I do.
How many fighters are in your shire?
About 3, I think.
Awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about that activity? Like, how's that going there with the heavy fighting?
We really don't get a whole lot here. We usually travel out to a neighboring shire, Korsvog.
Sure. Do you have a marshal there?
We do not.
Are you stepping up to do that?
Once I have enough experience, yes, I will.
Awesome. And that's what we heard. And that you've been helping out with demos, is that correct?
Yes, a little bit here and there, yes.
All right. Have you helped out with autocrating?
I was going to help out with the Bardic Blades this year, however.
Right. No, we understand. And the thing is you probably know as well as anybody that there's a lot of work that goes in before that happens, right? And you put all that effort into it?
Yes.
All right. Well, we really do appreciate all that work that you've been doing, helping the fighter community where you're at. And and just keep on doing that. But we'd like to do this for you.
Kieran and Ellis, rulers of Northshield, raise this memorial to Usnek's own Kuniger for his having been awarded arms. Gurthur carved these runes.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
You're welcome. It's well-deserved and well appreciated. Thank you so much for everything that you've been doing, helping with the fighter community. That's dear to my heart. Anybody who steps up and makes that grow is much appreciated. So for Usnek, Vivant.
Vivant.
Vivant. Vivant.
What are you guys looking at?
I wish I could say.
Really? Kieran, your face, I don't know. What the heck?
It's unusual.
Some things you can't unsee. Shall we move along?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let me compose myself a little bit. You broke me. All right, yes, let's move along because there's a lot of weirdness around as well.
It's very strange. Their Majesties summon into their court Sangmi.
Greetings, Your Majesties.
Greetings. How are you tonight?
Very well.
Great.
How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So we've heard you've been very instrumental in. Is that me or someone else? Did you hear that? Never mind. Technical difficulties. Apparently that's the thing tonight. Anyway, you've been very instrumental in helping out your Shire of Drybrooken. You've been in the group for a little over 3 years now. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And you were going to help Autocrat Bardic Blades. I know you've had to cancel, but you're going to do that for us.
Yeah.
Yep. And you've been helping, pushing support for working with Midwind and Korsvok and getting more fighter practices going. And so because of your hard work, we'd like to give you this. Okay.
King Kieran and Queen Ellis of the Kingdom of Northshield find that Sangmi has given great service in the Shire of Drybrooken. We give her the Award of the Cygnus with all the honors that come with it, given at Mimisbrunnr's festival. Translation by Ekaterina Stepanova Dolshnogorodskaya and calligraphy by Cristoforo Alfonso Pallavicino de Firenze.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Yeah, it's a beautiful scroll. It's just lovely. And we're glad to honor you with it today. So, for Sangmi, Vivat!
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 Their Majesties summon into their court representatives of the household of Blackgate.
Hello, Your Majesties.
Hello.
Hello. Glad you're here. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. So, I would like you to tell me a little bit about Blackgate. I've heard a lot about it. I just was wondering if you could share with me, like maybe the history and how it came about and what's going on with Blackgate.
We are a smaller household on the far western reaches of the kingdom, very close to our friends in the Outlands. Very short history, I'm afraid. We've only been around for a few years as it is. I believe we're nearing 5. Started by the head of my household, who is currently a citizen of the Midrealm. We're a small but growing group. We try and get new people every year as we're based on a college campus. We get a nice influx. Mostly based around heavy fighting. We have some rapier fighters and ANS people as well. Everyone has their own interests.
Well, that's awesome because I was originally from Shattentor, and I know the struggles that can go on with there. That population flux. It's hard to always maintain stuff, and it's and sometimes it just takes people stepping up and doing things to make things happen, and that's what I'm hearing is happening with Blackgate. That you guys are just stepping up. You're creating events. You're creating fighter practices. In fact, I went to one of the fighter practices at your school. It was actually quite a few years ago, but it was awesome because in the winter it's hard to find those places, and you guys provide that, and so. Because of that, I just want to let you know how much it's appreciated, how much we love having people who are willing to bring people in and show the warmth and compassion that you guys have done. And because of that, we would like to do this for you.
Far and wide, though our subjects may roam, words of their deeds still reach our ears. We have heard and seen many good works by the household of Blackgate. They have opened up their gates and welcomed newcomers and gentles from across our kingdom, sharing their joy and challenging themselves and others to grow and explore many forms of art. We, Kieran and Ellis, Stellar Crown of Northshield, recognize their consistent, chivalric, and exemplary service and present them with the award of the Hearthstead. Scroll by Marguerite Larchier.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
You're welcome. And again, we appreciate everything that you guys are doing. And the only thing we'd like to do is challenge you to keep up that good, awesome work that you guys are doing. I know it can be difficult at times, but if you could do that, we couldn't tell you how much we appreciate that. So thank you. For the household of Blackgate, vivant!
Vivant!
Vivant! Their Majesties summon into their court Ace Child.
I'm here, Your Majesty.
Hello, how are you tonight?
I'm well, thank you.
Excellent. We hear that you're very interested in Anglo-Saxon stuff.
I am.
And I can see that you're wearing very accurate period garb, and you pay very good attention to detail. Is that right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us why you like Anglo-Saxon history so much?
Because I like to make things hard on myself and try to make garments from periods where we don't have anything surviving. Yeah, I liked reading about the history of it to start with because it's kind of sad. If that doesn't sound weird at all. And I like the poetry, but then I got drawn into the clothes because clothes are social history. They tell us a lot about what people think and what they do, because you design clothes based on whether it helps you get around your day. And they're comfy. They're really comfy. And I was completely self-taught as sewing goes, so something that wasn't extremely tailored helped.
That is true, and it's always very good to challenge ourselves. That's one of the benefits of the SCA, is that we get to learn new things and challenge ourselves in ways that we don't get to in modern life. So to honor you in all your hard work and your educating yourself, we'd like to do this for you.
Kieran and Bonrian Ellis recognize Ace Child for accomplishments in garb making and fiber arts and award her an award of the Black Flame. Scribe is Catriona.
Thank you.
So thank you for all your work, and I hope you continue to do great research.
I'll try.
For Ace Child, vivat.
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 Vivat. Well, that looks like that's the end.
Your Majesty, somebody's knocking on my door.
Oh, really? Who's that?
What is going on? Who are you? What happened to your eye? What are those birds? Do you have birds? Why do you have birds? What do you want me to do with this? You want me to drink it? Your Majesties, I'm being informed I need to drink this. May I please?
I guess you better head.
I mean, what you think is right.
I don't know who that mysterious traveler. Your Majesties, I all of a sudden know many, many things, and I know for no reason at all that the spotted Keithong that you've been searching for will be at Warriors and Warlords.
Yes.
I also suddenly know that your jester may be riding the Keithong. The Keithong, as everybody knows, is covered in spikes, so your jester is in great danger. We must make our way there immediately.
Oh, well, then we better do that.
And let's go. All right, so let's wrap this up so we can get on our way. We're hoping then that we can have court again at Dub Dub. Well, not at Dub Dub, but for Dub Dub. At 7 p.m. Ethereal Plane. We want you to know that there's going to be campfire stories there, virtually, of course, and that and we want to be sharing any kind of stories about fighting or anything that has to relate with SEA, and we'd like to invite you all to do that.
Yep, and those who are interested in doing that should contact Duke Vlad. And also, we are looking to honor our 2020 graduates to celebrate their accomplishments. So if you are a 2020 graduate, please, we have a forum, Google form that we've set up where we post the link so you can find it and send us your accomplishments so we can honor you. And go ahead.
I was just going to say that really enjoyed the toy run video that was in our court today, and we'd like to do more of those. So if you would like to send those, that'd be great. If you're interested in having toys sent to your children, please sign up for that. There should be a link in both the chats. So look at that. If not, you can come to our page on Facebook and find out that information as well. If you're interested in submitting toys, that would probably be the same place to do that as well. We're also looking for more award submissions. We're looking, especially we'd like to honor people that have been working tirelessly at promoting our kingdom during these times when we can't do face-to-face activities. So if you know of somebody who's just been doing amazing things, please send in a submission so that we can honor them for continuing our kingdom and making things happen in a time when it's very difficult to do those things. So I think that's it for us, right, Your Majesty?
I believe so.
All right.
We end court then.
There being no further business, this ethereal court of Northshield is now closed. Raise your glass. Long live the Ree.
Long live the
Long live the Ree.
Long live the Bonrion.
Long live Bonrion.
Long live the social media officers.
Long live the social media officers.
And long live Northshield.
Long live Northshield.
You are all muted and free to go about your wiliness of conversation as you wish.
Nice.
All right. Congratulations, everybody. Good
Yeah, congratulations.
job.
Great job. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thank you. Congratulations.